For the latest information regarding the COVID-19 pandemic in Cupertino, please visit cupertino.org/coronavirus.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome again to Facebook Live with the County of Santa Clara. My name is Todd Naffziger. I am a public information officer for the Emergency Operations Center. I'm going to be removing my face covering so that we can really make sure our communication is clear. But as always, myself and my co-star here will be remaining appropriately distanced during the entirety of our show today. I am again joined with Indira Fonseca to help kind of facilitate and answer some of these questions that we keep getting from the public. So as usual, we've got a number of people calling in and emailing us asking for clarification on some of the aspects and guidelines that are in our directives and our order. So, for example, one of the questions that we've received is, I see a different check mark in front of a business window that I'm used to seeing. It may be blue, may be green, or it may be orange. So what has changed? So as of October 5th, we have a new check mark that businesses should be, let me see, there we go, that businesses should be presenting in their window. So it's no longer blue, it'll be an orange check mark with a new date. Additionally, what follows this check mark is that businesses are required to submit a new social distancing protocol. And they can do that on our website at covid19prepared.org. Now, if you're, say, an employee, and your employer refuses to, say, put up a new sign or submit a new social distancing protocol, you can actually issue a complaint to our complaint line on our website at sccovidconcerns.org.
That is correct, but for just general information, you can find the social distancing protocol information on our website that Todd mentioned, but the steps are as follows. So you complete the social distancing protocol to receive, and you'll receive with that the confirmation that you submitted the social distancing protocol, the check mark, the actual copy of the social distancing protocol, and employers must provide a copy to the employees, to their employees, as well as have an updated COVID-19 prepared sign that Todd demonstrated, a social distancing protocol visitor information sheet at all entrances to your facility or work site to be viewed by the public. The signage required in the revised protocol at each entrance of the facility will inform visitors and remind visitors of social distancing requirements, face coverings, and health and hygiene requirements.
Great, awesome. Thank you very much for that, Indira. I think another question we're also getting to is that I'm a frontline worker and my healthcare provider has still refused to test me. Well, what can I do? So under the accountability testing order that went into effect on September 16th, your healthcare provider is required to test you if you meet those specific criteria outlined in the order that defines you as a frontline worker. And again, if you are still experiencing these kind of treatment from your healthcare provider, you can issue a complaint to our complaint center at sccovidconcerns.org. We have people there constantly going through all the concerns that they receive to make sure they're funneled to the appropriate people and that your concern is addressed in a timely manner as well too.
Absolutely. And another question that we received is, I recently visited a restaurant with outdoor enclosed dining. Is that allowed? To operate for outdoor dining service, a facility must allow for the free flow of outdoor air throughout the entire space and satisfy the following conditions. And I'm going to be holding up what is permitted and what is not under our directive. The facility used for outdoor dining must meet one of the following two criteria. Criteria number one, The facility is completely uncovered and open to the sky, meaning no shade structures are in use other than individual table umbrellas, such as outdoor courtyard or patio. Number 2, if the facility is covered in whole or in part by a temporary or permanent shade structure, such as an awning, at least 50% of its perimeter is open to the outdoors. And this is a graphic that can be found on our website, and if you need additional guidance, feel free to contact our business call center. In addition, partitions or barriers around or within the facility may be used and do not qualify as closed sides so long as they are no more than 4 feet in height, as demonstrated in this image.
Awesome. Great, Indira. I know that's a question we're receiving a lot, especially through the emails and through our call center. And I know the weather's starting to get a little bit colder, so I know a lot of the restaurants and facilities out there are really going to try to make their patrons as comfortable as possible, to really encourage them to be outdoors and dine as well too, especially given all the COVID concerns that are going on right now.
Absolutely, yeah, and we have our website, we have our resources, we have our business call center that are ready to help. I know that our directives sometimes can be a little extensive, so you're more than welcome to contact us. We have staff ready to answer your questions as business owners and what to expect as consumers as well.
Absolutely, and please continue to support your local restaurants by either ordering out or takeout or ordering for delivery as well too. Support local business as best as you possibly can. So another question we received is excuse me, what do I do if I identify a business that is not following the rules? And so with that being said, I've kind of alluded to a very strong theme, which is if you are a employee or if you are a community member and you have a concern about a business that is not following the rules, please go to our website at scc-covidconcerns.org. That site is there to help facilitate the communication from our community to our center to make sure that your questions and concerns get to the right people and that they are actually addressed in our community. With that being said, we have teams that go out to conduct compliance and education. Our county's approach is very education first. So we want to make sure those businesses are educated to make sure that they're aware of how to better operate their business. And we have a team that specializes in going out there and visiting those businesses. If we do have, say, a business that refuses to change, then yes, we have a compliance team that will go out there and make sure that they do follow the rules to protect our community. Because right now, our biggest concern is making sure that we eliminate and prevent the spread of COVID-19 within our community.
Absolutely, and in addition, if a business has questions about an individual that has contacted them or is authorized by the county, the health officer and the state health officers, you can definitely contact our business call center to verify. The business call center, as you know, the number is 408-961-5500 and ask for confirmation as well.
Absolutely. Make sure that you are protected as a business and that you continue to protect your business by making sure people are there to better serve you as well. Well, with that being said, Indira, do you have any other questions you want to address?
Absolutely. So my last question that we've
great.
been receiving is what types of face coverings are safe to wear and which ones are not. So face coverings, the purpose of face coverings are to ensure the safety of yourself and others. So face coverings that you wear to work or at a business may be either disposable surgical mask or reusable cloth mask that you make or buy. It must have at least 2 layers of material, fit snugly over the nose, mouth, and chin, hooking around the ears or tying behind your head. Do not wear your face covering below your nose or with the top tucked under your chin. The following categories of face coverings do not provide enough protection against the spread of COVID-19, such as neck gaiters and valve masks. So those are not recommended at the moment.
Great, and I know that's kind of been a big theme recently as well too, because as people continue to wear their face coverings, I think we try to be as more stylish as we can to match our outfits, as I've been seeing some very creative face masks out there in our community and even at my own workplace as well too. Well, thank you all again for tuning in with us. We will have another Facebook Live on Friday as well too at the same time. Please everyone be safe out there and continue to get tested. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For the latest information regarding the COVID-19 pandemic in Cupertino, please visit cupertino.org/coronavirus.